And welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Steins. In the last episode, we came to the residence of Faris NyanNyan to try and get her to try to remind her about the email that she sent. Unfortunately, she can't remember because the world line was changed, and unfortunately, the only proof of the existence of that email is in the not in the outbox history of Faris herself, but the inbox history of whosoever received that email in question. And since we don't know who that person is, we're basically up a creek. And unfortunately, to make matters worse, a unfortunate turn of events has occurred in which Faris has lost the RaiNet Grand Championship, in which he was the Grand Champion in question, to none other than a team of brutes known as the Viral Attackers, who were probably the gang of thugs being led by their head poser by the name of Shido, or 4C. And Faris wants to use the time leap machine, now that we've explained it to her, to try and change the outcome of this afternoon's tournament. Of course, the only one that Rintaro Okabe will allow to use the machine is Rintaro Okabe himself.
俺を信じろ、フェイリス。
分かったにゃ。
And Faris is apparently saying that if she wins the tournament, she may or may not remember. She claims to remember something about the time machine, although given her previous antics during our last few encounters with her, I have some credibility issues with Faris NyanNyan. But all we can do is leap back in time. Back to 4 o'clock it is, and hopefully we will remember to buy a ticket, otherwise this is going to be an unfortunate disaster and we'll have to jump back in time again, because we won't be able to enter the venue if we don't have a ticket. And we're back. We jump back before 4 PM, obviously, because that's when the tournament starts. I just remembered that. I brace my wobbling feet. As my vision recovers, I check the clock. It's 10:38 AM. The time leap was indeed successful. According to Faris, she lost the match due to cleverly concealed interference from the opposing team. Faris told me how to counter that. Her plan...
サングラスと耳栓を決勝前のフェイリスに渡してほしいにゃ。
Bring Faris sunglasses and earplugs before the match. A very vague suggestion there, but it's a good thing we asked before we time leaped, because otherwise we would not have a solution.
そうすれば妨害なんてへっちゃらで 100% 勝てるにゃ。
So apparently it seems that 4C's lackeys have a bit of a hand in this tournament, it would seem. Winning by unfair means. I wonder if she's right, but now's not the time to doubt. Faris said she would arrive at the assembly hall around 12 o'clock. I head to UPX, making sure to buy sunglasses and earplugs along the way. Let's just hope this works. There's still half an hour before the tournament begins, but there's already a line outside of UPX. I didn't think there would be this many participants since it's already the finals, but it turns out there's another tournament for the general public at the same time. Also, by the way, correction, 4 PM is not when the tournament starts, 4 PM is when the tournament finishes. I'm so sorry for that. The open act, so to speak. The participants enter through the hall through a different entrance than the spectators. I'm at the participant entrance, waiting for Faris to make her appearance. After about 15 minutes, Faris appears. She lives right next door to UPX, so she's got a lot of leeway time-wise. She's got her cat ears and her maid uniform on, even though she doesn't work at Maid Queen NyanNyan because it technically doesn't exist. Although the fact that she is probably responsible for that means that this is sort of like a designer dress of sorts, kind of like a promotional thing. It feels strange to see her wearing that uniform despite the fact that May Queen doesn't exist on this world line. Faris' eyes open wide when she sees me. Of course, since we leapt back in time, everything that we'd just spoken about never happened.
Kyouma, ここで何してるにゃ?
We're here to give you a little bit of ringside encouragement.
お前に
Yeah.
会いたくて待っていたのだ。
And also, we need to cancel your
もし
D-mail.
かしてそれって愛の告白かにゃ? 大事な試合の前にそんな告白されても困るにゃ.
I have no words, and it's good that Daru isn't here, or he might Tanuji me.
なんでだよ。勘違いするな。そんなわけがあるか。
Faris NyanNyan. I have no words.
今日の京馬はノリが悪いにゃ。いつもならもっと言い返してくるはずにゃ。
I think even the mighty Hououin Kyouma gets tired of Faris' antics, even at the best of times. And I don't have time to be Hououin Kyouma at the
決勝
moment.
前でナーバスなんだからもっと盛り上げてほしいにゃ。
Apparently she's nervous, given the fact that she's about to enter the finals, which obviously makes sense. She doesn't look nervous, she's probably feeling nervous.
いいから聞いてくれ、フェイリス。これはお前が決勝で勝つための重要なことなんだ。
重要？でも京馬はライネットのルールちっとも知らないはずにゃ。
Yeah, there is no way to explain all this without sounding like a complete crazy person, but we are actually telling the truth.
いや、ルールとかそういう問題じゃなくてだな。
じゃあなんなのにゃ。
Yeah, about the team you'll be facing in the finals. We brought some things to help you against their underhanded tricks, although there is the possibility that since those events have not yet transpired, you will probably not understand the significance of the items in question and probably won't use them, and oh god, we're going to have to time leap again, aren't we? She peers at me with questioning eyes. Please don't tell me we have to go back in time and go through all this again. I can't handle it. I better give her the goods before I screw this up. I think this is already as screwed up as it can possibly be.
これを受け取ってくれ。
I try handing over the sunglasses and earplugs I bought on the way here. But Faris pulls back, as if on guard.
京馬なんかキモいにゃ。
How rude.
普通プレゼントならもっと喜ばれるようなもの。
They're not those kind of presents, Faris.
そうじゃない。これは妨害対策なんだよ。
にゃ。
いいか、よく聞け。俺は未来から来た。
Unfortunately, telling her the truth about the time machine is probably going to lead into another Faris Hououin Kyouma catastrophe. There, I said it again. And we got mail from Kurisu. You're delusional, I know. Are you considering electronic locks and card keys? Who has that kind of money? You're being ridiculous as usual. You need to face reality for a change. We answer to electronic locks. We can respond with, I never said anything about electronic locks and card keys. Where did that come from? Oh, I get it. It must be an effect of time leaping. If we respond to money... Yeah, money is a problem. Sponsor our lab with your thesis publication money. Seriously, I'm desperate here. She's not going to do that, Rintaro, unfortunately. If we reply to reality, alright, I'll tell you the truth. But keep it secret. CERN is after us. I need your help. We want to reply to reality. This is the one we need to send. And as a result, third true ending flag acquired. We're halfway there. We only have 3 more flags to acquire before we finally achieve the true ending of Steins Gate. Let's keep our fingers crossed. She knows? How? I don't think she does. Why?
ちなみにフェイリスは宇宙から来たのにゃ。
You're making fun of me, right? This is about the viral attackers. Yeah. Don't forget, this is Faris NyanNyan we're dealing with here. She makes even the most nonsensical things make sense, even though they don't make sense whatsoever.
俺は確かに今日の夕方6時から飛んできたんだよ。
Should probably tell her about the viral attackers that are going to use some cheap tricks.
今日のライネットグラチャン決勝の結果を俺は知っている。
聞かなくてもわかるにゃ。フェイリスの圧勝。
No, not this time, Faris. Overwhelming victory for Faris? Not this time.
いや、お前は負けた。
にゃお。
To the viral attackers. True, it's cheating on their part, but you still lose. Faris frowns.
だがそれは敵チームの妨害にあったせいだ。だからその妨害からフェイリスを守るためにこうしてサングラスと耳栓を持ってきたわけで。
I desperately try to convince her, but Faris just hangs her head, making it hard to read her expression.
聞いているのか？
I grab Faris's slender shoulders. She's shaking.
フェイリス？
This is not good. And then she suddenly explodes.
今日はフェイリスにとっては大事な試合なのによくも負けるとか言ったにゃ。フェイリスをへこませるなんて、さてはバイラルアタッカーズの回し者かにゃ。
Yeah, about the viral attackers. That's why we're here, and we probably should have explained that before.
実力で負けたわけではなく。
And things just went bad to worse. And something tells me that Faris wouldn't even listen to us even if we told her the truth. After a swift kick to my shin, Faris turns her back on me in a huff. For once in your life, listen to sanity and reason.
待てってば。
Well, we should probably turn our back on her and say, don't blame us if the viral attackers cheat in your match. We tried to warn you. We tried to warn you. Whether or not you believe the fact that you were the one that told us to do this in the first place, which you probably
どうしてもお
won't.
前に勝ってもらわなければ困るのだ。
だからフェイリスは負けないにゃ。
Oh yes, there is a way you can lose. It's called cheating and the viral attackers.
それにそんなキモいメガネなんてかけたくないにゃ。フェイリスは常に可愛いからこそファンのみんなに喜んでもらえてるのにゃ。
Yeah, we probably should have gotten some better sunglasses actually, to be honest. And she's getting angry. Faris shakes me off and runs to the participant entrance. I'm not a participant, so if she makes it inside, that's the end of it.
話を最後まで聞いてくれ。
Bearing the pain in my shin, I force my way in front of Faris and stand in her way.
フェイリス、頼む。 これにはマユリの命がかかっているんだ。
Looks like we're going to have to go deeper down the rabbit hole and tell her the real truth.
誰か来てにゃ、助けてにゃ。
This coming from the catgirl that spins lies. Lies, I tell you. Faris starts shouting. She grabs the attention of the surrounding participants. Even staff members are gathering now. I can't talk about time machines or Mayuri's life with this much attention around us. But unless I can get Faris to listen, there's no way I can undo her email. I don't think she was ever going to listen to us. What should I do?
ずいぶん余裕かましてるじゃねえか、チャンピオン。
I know that voice. That smug voice. A tall man dressed entirely in black walks up to us with a grin on his face. Whenever he takes a step, all of his silver accessories jingle. He dramatically takes off his sunglasses, revealing the face of the guy who gave me trouble before. If I'm not mistaken, he called himself 4C or something. By the way, I should point out that you, sir, are no Horatio Kane. You don't have the right to take off your or put on your sunglasses in a dramatic fashion.
ストリートに舞い降りたライネッター界の黒いクジャメ、ケンザ。
The Black Peacock? Are you sure you're not Edmund Blackadder? Before he settled on his infamous title.
俺の名はシド。数字の4に温度の度でシド。バイラルアタッカーズのリーダーをやってる。
Yeah, we know who you are. We just don't care. I don't care. Yeah, the people that who are going to cheat in this match. That's why we have the sunglasses and the earplugs. I think we've heard that name somewhere before. We just heard it 5 seconds ago. They're Faris' opponents this match, and they're the ones who beat her. They're trying to start a fight right now. This is a guy who headsbutts people out of nowhere. Seriously, you should get that checked out. And he seems to hate Faris for some reason.
マジな話、がっかりだぜ、チャンピオン。
At least he's not
てめえ
calling
が
her
体制に
former
こびた
champion.
格好をしてるだけでも俺の心はざわつくってのによ。そのくせ決勝前にヘボそうな男との汚れた愛に浸ってるとはね。
You were addressing Hououin Kyouma, the insane mad scientist that will bring chaos to the world and ultimately bring down the organization and CERN, and destroy the system that you seem to be talking about.
シャムネコを気取ってるてめえの白い毛並みを俺が今日のデュエルに漆黒に染めてやるよ。そうしろとささやくんだ、ガイアが。
Apparently he's has whispers from someone or something by the name of Gaia, which means the world or something. I'm certain it's not Gaia the Fierce Knight.
黒猫はディザスターの象徴。俺の黒い輝きはお前という影を消し去り、ライネットのニュージェネレーションを迎える。俺という生きるロックマインドに女どもはもう虜だぜ。
You sure are full of arrogance, aren't you? Damn, this guy can talk, though I have no idea what he's saying. Faris seems to be thinking the same thing. So we have not one, not two, but 3 Chinibiu veterans who are struggling to understand everything.
もっと静かに集中させてほしいにゃ。
With that said, she quickly tries to enter the hall, but I grab her hand to detain her.
フェイリス、待てと言っているだろう。
話すにゃ。
頼む、俺の話を聞いてくれ。
おい待て。このライネットの真理に最も近い男を 無視してるんじゃねえ。
You're not involved in this anymore, 4C, Cedo.
いやお前に用はないからこっち見るな。
あと俺をライネット界の黒い貴公子と知って言ってんのか。
I thought you said you were the black peacock of the RaiNet realm. Don't tell me you'll start calling yourself the black vegetable.
ライネット界の黒いクジャクじゃないのか。さっきと言っていることが違うぞ。
黒いクジャクであり黒い貴公子なんだよ。黒ライネットの象徴だから。
I'm pretty sure the symbol of RaiNet is Upa, but the promotional posters have a blue and white motif. It doesn't look like black as the image color to me at all.
なんだ黒と言いたいだけか。
バカにしやがって。決勝のデュエル前にここでそのメス猫を黒く染めてやるよ。
4C approaches with an angry look on his face. We could very much have you disqualified right before the tournament begins, but I'm the one who should be angry. Mayuri's life hangs in the balance, and this idiot comes in? Cern's rounders were far more terrifying than you. Faris isn't cooperating either, unfortunately. I can't believe this is happening. How can I get this guy to go away? After a moment's consideration, I decide to face him as Hououin Kyouma.
俺に触れたらどうなるか知ってるか。ドライアイスは肌もやけど。
それはやけどではなく凍傷だ。
And once again you make the same scientific mistake, you moron.
フェイリスにちょっかいをかけてくるなと言っている。ポエムならばチラシの裏にでも書いていろ。
I hear giggles from all around.
笑われてるぜ。メス猫の汚れたラマン。
What the hell is a Lamont?
違うな。笑われているのは貴様だ。10円ハゲの黒いクジャク。
Ah yes, after the tournament he headbutted us and we saw the spot on his head. But that didn't happen since we time leapt. Which means...
この俺のマインドに新感が走ったぜ。てめえ、俺のアンタッチャブルな黒点をなぜ知っている。誰にも喋ったことはねえのに。
Because we have seen your future, and you will lose. In fact, we should probably tell him that. 4C's face turns red. I know it's 4 degrees, but
俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティストにしてタイムリーパー。全てを見据える男。ホーインキョーマなのだ。
4度 C じゃねえ。シードだ。
nobody cares, Shido.
てめえら絶対に許さねえ。伊達割の名にかけててめえらを俺の庭である黒いヘルに召喚してやるからな。
And he puts his sunglasses back on and walks away. Consider this payback for the headbutt.
キョーマ、今どうやってシドの弱点を見抜いたのにゃ。誰も知らない情報だったのにゃ。
Never underestimate Hououin Kyouma, Faris NyanNyan.
言っただろう。俺は未来から来たのだと。
ああ。
それより頼むフェイリス、これを受け取ってほしい。とにかく持っているだけでいいんだ。
Well, if she just accepts it, even if she doesn't use it, that's fine. Hopefully it helps.
でもフェイリスが負けるなんてありえないにゃ。
Yeah, funny about that, you do lose, and that's why we're here in the first place. And if you don't do this, you're going to lose again, and we're going to have to time leap over and over again until you either win or something else happens.
実力ではお前が上だ。 だが今話して分かっただろう。奴らは明らかにドキュンどもだ。
They're going to introduce a brand new tactic to RaiNet Access battlers in this grand tournament finale. You know what it's called? Cheating.
ライネッターにふさわしくない行動も勝つためなら平気でやってくるぞ。
そこまで言うなら
Looks like my desperation paid off. Barely. Faris reluctantly accepts the 2 items I present to her. Of course, she doesn't take them out of the bag.
本当に持つだけにな。それでいいかにゃ。
ああ、決勝戦で絶対に必要になるから手放すなよ。
Sooner or later, she won't have a choice. Not if we are to avoid this from repeating itself. The theme song to RaiNet Kakeru plays throughout the hall, signaling the start of the finals. But that will be in the next episode, adventurers. When we return, we shall see how this final match between Faris NyanNyan and the viral attackers unfolds, and whether our gambit has paid off or not. As always, until next we meet, adventurers.